I believe in authentic leadership, and that requires our leaders to listen with empathy. At SAP, we build trust with each other by keeping our promise and telling it like it is. We encourage our employees to be the best that they can be by supporting their professional and their personal development. I think this gives us the opportunity to have an impact not just on the deliverables and work, but on the communities in which we operate.
At SAP, we strongly believe that anyone is a talent. So as such, we have roadmaps of learning that cater to all groups of talent in the organization at all levels. And then we instill the learning culture mindset so that everybody will learn anytime, anywhere, and anyhow. SAP particularly has a vision that is to help companies run better and improving people's lives. That is very attractive.
Personally, the most important thing is that SAP has the environment that allows women to make that decision to take charge of their own careers or be part of a women's group to champion women's causes at SAP.
At SAP, we also have excellent mentorship program, which I think is very meaningful and helpful for me to connect with managers and people with more experience to really share and discuss topics which are important to my career. For me, SAP really stands for super awesome people.
We also see that we enjoy a culture of thankfulness, of gratitude. I don't think there's a day that goes without any one of us acknowledging one another and our good work.
Firstly, it's giving and receiving feedback. Everybody very quickly gets used to receiving appreciative feedback and also very quickly gets used to receiving developmental or giving developmental feedback. So this helps us to stay strong, helps us to get better. The other practice that we have is the emphasis on people over process. By that I mean that when we make decisions, we always consider the people matters first. And then we work around processes or practices to make sure that it works for our people and it helps our people to also get better.
Why Rohe is a great place to work is because people work out of gratefulness and thankfulness. The team gave their best to me, that's why I can give my all to we.
So in order for us to have a culture of trust, I think we need to be intentional to build a healthy, a wholesome, and a safe work environment. When our colleagues feel like they're celebrated, when you're able to see me, you hear me, you understand me, you care for me, you appreciate me, then I think our challenge to reach our business outcomes as well as our clients' goals and dreams become a lot more attainable.
I think at the hotel we hire people with great diversity. We hire people from different backgrounds, different culture, irrespective of gender. And we also hire a lot of people with disabilities. We actually call them people with different abilities. We have 13% of our workforce which is people with different abilities. We've learned a lot from them. I think they're reliable, they're conscientious, and they're completely into the job. IIG really cares for its employees as much as it cares for the external stakeholders. There's a great deal of trust between IIG and its employees, and there are numerous programs that IIG runs to make it a really great place to work.
And as a leader, you need to, besides from being consistent, you also need to be very open to feedback and listening. It's actually more about listening and telling. And it is creating great opportunities where people understand what their role are and also how they can grow and develop and become the best they can be within that environment. And if you combine all those things together and make sure that you do that on a consistent basis, you earn trust, and it's not something you get given, you actually have to earn it.
The biggest thing for me really is trust. Trusting each other and looking after each other as colleagues, as a team, and then looking after the guest needs as well together.
Everyone has different experiences from their prior roles, their prior teams, or even hotels that they've worked in. And when you bring that experience together, it creates a massive knowledge base, and that only benefits the individuals, but also IHG as a company.
It's definitely a great opportunity as it enables me to get different perspective on my job, and you know, there's never one way of thinking, a unique way of thinking, and I think IHG really embodies that with its people.
Cisco creates a high-trust relationship with employees through a couple of ways. Number one, we have a very empathetic culture. Second, we create a culture of openness. And thirdly, one of trust. Cisco is a great place to work because of one real reason. It's awesome people. I think we have a very unique culture where people are really at the heart of what we do. And this is what makes us outstanding. It makes the company what it is today. And at the end of the day, it's what makes us a great place to work.
Cisco is a great place for me to work personally because I have a young son, and it allows me to work flexibly anytime, any place, anywhere, and on any device.
So a high trust relationship with the employee is extremely important. And in my view, the best way to create trust is to really first offer that level of trust to the person that you are dealing with. And I believe in this snowball effect that will build trust upon trust.
Respect is something that you gain. Our managers put in a lot of effort to be transparent in their dealings, open communication, and at the same time involving us in the decision making. That really puts the trust that we have with our managers, and such that respect is gained.
I felt recognized and respected at work. One day when I got a call from a VP to tell me about a project I was working on, and he told me that the energy and commitment I showed was an example to follow.
There are two ways to encapsulate our company culture. One is Aloha and the other is Ohana. Ohana is the Salesforce family. What we do as a family and for the family. It is our ecosystem of our employees, customers, partners, and community. But I want to focus on Aloha. Aloha in Hawaiian means hello or goodbye. But it also means way of life. So Aloha is Salesforce way of life. We demonstrate Aloha by taking care of each other, by focusing on our customer success and innovation, by winning as a team, by giving back to the community and having fun doing it.
At Salesforce, we have an amazing model called the 1% model, where we give 1% of our time, which amounts to 6 days of paid leave a year per employee, 1% of our equity, and 1% of our product to the community. And it's incredible to see how far we have come, and amazing to see the impact that we have reached as well. We now have 26,000 nonprofits reached globally. We have 1.1 million volunteering hours reached by our global staff, and also $8.86 million in grants given away.
V2MOM is a process, is an acronym that stands for V as vision, where we want to be and who we want to be, and value, what is important to us. M stands for methods, how we're going to get there. O stands for obstacle, what could be preventing us from getting to those goals. And last but not least, measures, how we know we get there. V2MOM is very unique in Salesforce because it is very transparent and open. We can see any of our leadership team's V2MOMs, including Mark Benioff.